Kelly's still not answering her cell. Damn it. She still doesn't know that my mom's having surgery.
Look, I know you're worried about your mom.
Well, she's about to have a heart transplant. My wife, I can't find her anywhere. I mean, this has been going on for months. It's crazy.
Well, do you know where that hotline is? Is she supposedly working?
I have no idea. I don't even know if she's there. Remember, no one can find Todd either.
Well, why is she with Todd anyway?
I don't know. That's where she always is lately. What better way to get back at me for being with you?
I'm sorry.
This night's been horrendous.
Yes, it has. We're just not thinking straight.
My brother's dead. And I killed him. I don't even remember how it happened.
He can't hurt you now.
That's because we dumped his body in a landfill like a bag of garbage.
Well, couldn't really leave him in the hotel, could we?
What kind of person does that make me? What kind of person does this and then just runs away?
So, I guess maybe I didn't kill Paul.
David, in this particular context, maybe just doesn't cut it.
Well, when I went back to Kelly's motel room, he was gone. So was she.
Kelly, right. So, where is Kelly? What's happened to her?
I don't know, she must be with Paul. She probably took him to a hospital or something. You know, I better prepare myself. That little guppy is going to be out for my blood.
Hey, have you seen Kelly?
No, I haven't seen Kelly. Why would I have seen Kelly?
Well, I don't know. I'm sorry, okay? I just have had a tough night. I don't know what the hell to do, if I should stay here and wait for her or go to the hospital for Vicky. I mean, my mom needs her family around right now.
Thank you, Doctor.
How is it possible in this facility that a heart could disappear?
Vicky, they'll find you another one. You're gonna be fine.
Well, we don't know that. How's London?
Rainy?
Oh,
Cord and Sarah send you their love.
I love them too. I love all of you.
Vicky, they know that. You don't have to waste your breath on talk like that.
I mean, what little breath I have left?
Vicky, I don't like to hear you talking like that. I don't like to even hear you thinking that way. Now, do you hear me?
I hear. Yeah.
Joey, I miss you so much.
Oh, me too. Where's Mom's room? I want to see her.
Right over there. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Mrs. Davidson's only allowed one visitor.
Since when? We have permission and we've all been in there before.
It's a new order from her doctors because of the upcoming transplant.
Upcoming? You mean they found a donor? Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
That's awesome. I'm going to go find Uncle Larry. Make sure we can get in to see her. Just hang on.
That's great news.
Hey, either you see my brother or Marcy?
No, why? What's up?
They were right about this guy, Dr. Long.
Doctor, like Chief of Staff, Dr. Long? What's going on?
He apparently tried to kill Marcy. She and Michael are somewhere here in the hospital.
With this doctor?
Guy's gone over the edge. We gotta find him.
You just couldn't keep your nose out of it. Don't you hurt? Oh, what the hell, Michael? You know too much.
you in the freezer, it would have been a much less painful death.
Yeah, well, you're not gonna get away with this!
Well, who's gonna stop me, you, huh? Your crippled boyfriend, he's gonna follow you over the edge. Well, I try to get him out.
Michael!
Marcy! Marcy! Please! Please! Freeze! Put it down!
I'm really glad that you're here.
Me too. Are you ready?
It's really good news and everything. I don't want Mom to see me like this. I'm just trying to pull myself together, you know?
Hey, we're all scared, okay? Especially Mom.
I don't want to hear any more of this kind of talk, Vicky. You've been through worse situations.
This?
Yes, plenty. Plenty.
Name one.
I could give you a laundry list if you want.
I want a new heart.
You'll get one.
You gonna go to the heart store and pick one out? I'm really glad you're here.
I'm just your bad penny, you know. Just keep turning up.
Hi, Dad.
Oh, Jesse, come here.
Joey,
Hey, Mom.
honey, thank you so much for coming.
Think I'd be anywhere else? I want to stay right here through your surgery, too.
What? What's going on, Mom?
Is there a problem?
Yeah. No transplant.
What? Why? I thought everything was set up. What happened?
There was a problem with the donor heart.
They'll find another one.
Well, maybe they will. I just don't know how much time I have.
If we hear anything from Kelly, we'll let you know.
Okay. Hey, listen, Kevin. Look, I know you and I haven't always seen eye to eye, but give Vicky my best, okay? I mean, if you think that's appropriate.
Okay. Sure.
I mean that.
I can see that.
She's a good person. This town needs more people like Vicky.
I'll let her know.
I'll walk you out.
Okay.
What?
That was very sweet, what you said about Vicky.
You bought that good person garbage? I need all the friends I can get, especially right now.
Why right now?
Why not right now? No time like the present. How was Bermuda?
Oh, Bermuda was delightful. Had a great time with the kids, and I had some time to sort some things out for my own.
Oh, please don't tell me it had anything to do with Todd. And please don't say that these flowers, these roses are from Todd. Please?
Dorian, it's my business.
The flowers smell old. They must have been on sale.
How long do you think it will be before people notice that Paul's not around?
Paul who? Not long. Trust me.
They're gonna start noticing sooner or later.
Did anyone else besides David Vickers know he was in Atlantic City?
Natalie knew.
What is going on? Why are you doing this?
I'm asking the questions here. This yours?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was. This guy gave it to me, and then I gave it back to him.
Who?
Paul Kramer.
It happened here?
No. We were at another hotel room. I gave him back the bracelet there, and we had a room there. He told me I could stay, and then he was going to get himself another room.
This room.
I I guess. I don't know. I found a piece of paper with his address on it, and so I came here.
Is this your phone, too?
No. It looks like Paul's.
Is this his blood?
I have no idea. I walked in, there was no one here, and I just decided I'd leave him a note.
This note?
I am sorry I have to do it this way. Do what? Kill him?
Paul's not dead. Is he?
You tell me. You got something you want to get off your chest?
Are you crazy? I wouldn't leave a note if I was gonna kill someone.
Maybe you didn't plan to. Maybe you got into a fight. Like the woman across the hall said, she heard a really big fight going on over here. Then we got the call.
Oh, okay, whoever was fighting, it wasn't me. Do you really think that Paul's dead?
Do you know where Paul Kramer is?
No, but Paul can't be dead.
Something big happened here, and you've got your prints all over him.
Do I need a lawyer?
You better call somebody.
Oh my God, Marcy, I was so scared I was gonna lose you. You all right?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm just a little shaken, but I think Michael's still hurt.
What happened?
I think Dr. Long might have re-broken my leg.
Right, hey, we'll get some help up for you right away, all right? You're coming with me. It's tricky. Make sure your women's rights on videotape. I want a lawyer. Yeah, you'll get a lawyer. Get this bastard out of here. McBain.
John, it's Natalie. I need you.
You know, maybe I should go back to Atlantic City, find out what happened to Paul.
David, are you out of your mind? Why would you do that? Nobody even knows you were in Atlantic City.
Dorian, Kelly knows.
And what about Kelly? What's happened to her? Why isn't she returning calls? She doesn't even know what's going on with Vicky.
I don't know, it's weird that she hasn't checked her messages.
She should be at the hospital with Kevin, and maybe she called him. Yes. I think I'll go over there and check.
You know, it's okay to just admit it, you know.
Admit what?
That you want to see Vicky.
Oh, while I'm there.
No, not just while you're there. You really care about her. I respect that.
It's really... I don't get it, because all those years I used to wish that I could get Vicky out of my life, and now that she might be a... Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
La Boulette. What? How can it be missing? Wait, we are talking about the one that was intended for Mrs. Davidson. Right. Okay, I'll be right over.
What?
I know it. In my heart, I know it's Dr. Long. He took it.
What are you talking about?
Dr. Long. He's stolen it.
Wait, hold on. Just slow down.
I knew right from the beginning that he was up to something. And oh, this is just awful. Dr. Long has stolen the heart that was intended for Vicky.
What?
Yes, he's in some sort of business of selling them or something. And so help me, if that rotten weasel of a nephew of mine, Paul, if he has anything to do with it, I will take that filthy little heart of his and rip it right out of his chest.
Hey, easy.
Oh.
Joey, Dad, I didn't know you were here yet. What's wrong?
We thought we'd found a donor heart for Mom, but turns out it's not available.
What? Why? What happened?
I guess there's some kind of problem.
Well, there's got to be something we can do about that.
I've spoken to Larry. The whole transplant team is working on it. They're making all the calls they possibly can.
Just, we're gonna find another one, okay? Just don't give up.
Jessica's right. That's the most important thing.
Well, the most important thing is right here. And that's my family.
I called Natalie and Todd. They should be here any second. I left messages for them.
Okay.
Been a heck of a long time since it's been just the 5 of us. My God, some of the memories.
I think it's absolutely wonderful that you boys want to take Jessica out to play. I think she's just a tiny bit too little for that yet.
Then what's she good for?
She's good for looking at and loving, watching over and taking care of. And if we do take care of her very, very well, all of us, including you two, she'll grow up to be healthy and happy and strong. And then she'll be very happy to play in your games with you. Now, you think you can wait that long?
I want to take her on my pony.
I'll never forget that little pony.
I don't think any of us will. It ain't Mom's favorite hat.
Hey, what's going on? Did you find Michael and Marcy?
We found them just in time. He was trying to kill him.
What? Why?
He was selling body parts on the black market. Michael and Marcy caught him trying to get away with a stolen heart.
Oh, God, a heart. Was that the one that my mom was supposed to get? So what happened to it? Where is it?
It's been contaminated.
Contaminated. So now it's no good, yeah? My mom could die because of you!
This'll take the edge off, Michael.
Don't worry about me, okay? Dr. Long, he attacked Marcy. She almost fell off the edge.
Stop worrying about me, okay?
This thing really hurts.
It's probably rebroken. Wait here. I'll send somebody to get you up.
Okay, thanks a lot, man. Are you sure you're still okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Okay?
It's over, all right? You know that.
Yeah, I know. I was just a little scared, that's all.
Yeah, imagine. I mean, you were hanging over the edge.
No, I wasn't scared for myself. I was scared for you. I almost lost you.
Sweetie, we almost lost each other. But we didn't. Because our love is too strong for that. Our love is stronger than anything.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Oh, the heart that was supposed to be for my mom. It's gone. It's contaminated.
You are so despicable. How somebody who supposedly is sworn to save lives could do something like this.
And you were a pain in the neck from the start.
You know, I wish I'd been able to stop you sooner.
I know it's tough for you. You gonna be okay?
Yeah, it'll be okay.
Dorian, you care of it for me? Yes. I'm gonna get this piece of garbage back down to the station.
Oh, Dorian, that was my mom's one chance. That was her only chance.
They'll get her another heart.
How? It was hard enough to find the first match. What if they can't get one in time?
So glad you're all here.
Well, we love you.
Tired?
Sure you are.
No, you tired. You've been traveling. You should get some sleep.
Now, since when did this family ever want to get some sleep? Especially these two. Remember our first Christmas? The first time I got to read them their story?
Oh, I think I might know this one. night before Christmas. And all through the house, not a creature was stirring. Not even a mouse.
You sure you don't want me to take you to Ace's or
No.
the hospital? So I'm headed.
I've got to get my story straight before I can see Kevin.
Where are you gonna tell me we're all this time?
At the hotline. And I was answering phones and I couldn't call him back.
That's pretty good. Stick with that. He won't figure that out. No one will.
Yeah, the only one who knows what happens is you and me. Oh, God, when I think about Paul.
And don't think about Paul. Hey. Don't think about Paul. There's no reason to feel guilty. So you accidentally killed your own brother, but you were trying to protect your kid, okay?
Oh. I thought I heard some voices out here. Okay, what's going on out here? Okay, so you gonna answer my question?
I was working the hotline.
I was driving on the highway and I saw her car broken down.
And he gave me a lift here because Kevin called and said that he was here.
Oh, really? Yeah, well, it's a good thing you finally got his message because he's been worried sick about you. Yeah. And he told me if I saw you to tell you to call him, but he's not here. He's at the hospital visiting his very sick mother.
Well, I'll call him.
Good. So what's really going on?
What?
I don't buy the car trouble story, Todd.
Okay, and the truth is that we were pulling a bank job and I drove the getaway vehicle.
Oh, that's funny, but not tonight. Kevin's worried sick about his wife, on top of worrying sick about his mother.
Yeah, have you heard anything?
No, I haven't.
I should get over there now.
Yeah, maybe you should.
The trip was good?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was actually very nice. I got to spend some quality time with the children. And the flowers were nice, thank you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, what are you doing back so soon? I thought you were spending the night in Atlantic City.
I don't want anyone to know I was there.
Especially Kevin,
Promise you won't say anything.
as long as you extend that courtesy to me.
Why do you care if anyone knows?
We all have our reasons. So did you work things out with Paul?
I never saw him again after I left the casino.
He never came to your room.
No, why?
Just thought he might have.
I have no idea what happened to Paul. Look, I don't know anything about Paul, okay? You're gonna have to believe me.
You're gonna have to do better than that.
Hey, Raj, you still watching dirty movies when the wife goes out of town?
Johnny, good to see you, man.
Oh,
Good to see you.
when did this become a Fed matter?
I'm a cop again. Landview, Pennsylvania.
Wow, that's news. But this is a little bit out of your jurisdiction.
It is, but it involves a friend.
Thank you so much for coming.
This is who you called?
They think that I killed Paul Kramer.
Kramer's dead?
He's missing. There's blood at the scene, a reported fight in this room, and this young lady was here at the scene when we arrived.
So charge her.
What?
Or let her go, but you can't just keep her here. You know that, Raj. Hey, look, for what it's worth, I'll vouch for her.
Okay, you can go. But you've got to give me your contact information.
Fine. Give you my phone number. My address.
We'll be in touch.
Thanks, Raj. I owe you one. Hey. So what's going on between you and Kramer?
You mean, did I kill him? Or did I sleep with him?
Okay, let's not do this here. Let's get you back.
Neither one, in case you care.
Come on.
Hey, you feeling any better?
Painkiller's kicking in. I want you checked out, though. You know, you got knocked around pretty good out there. Not to mention getting locked in that freezer and almost turned into a marsicle.
A marsicle. Okay. Listen, I'm gonna be fine, okay? I have a couple of bruises, but Michael, we did it. And we did it together. Dr. Long is going away for good. We stopped him.
I still can't understand how we could do something like that. Somebody may die because of those stolen organs.
Joe?
Hi.
Hello? And Clint, I didn't know you were both going to be here.
Oh, Dorian, it's good to see you.
Yes, you too. I wish it were under different circumstances. Jessica is out in the waiting room. I think someone should check on her.
All right, I'll go. I'll go too. We'll be right back, Laura.
Is Jessie all right?
Why don't you stop being a mother hen just for a change and worry about yourself?
Because everybody tells me I'm not supposed to worry.
Vicky, they'll find you your heart.
The one I was supposed to have disappeared. Did you know that?
Yes. Our esteemed chief of staff has apparently been selling organs on the black market. He's been arrested.
Dr. Long?
Yes. He's apparently been doing it for quite some time, but Clint is right. We are, Vicky, going to find you another heart.
You can bet on it. I guarantee it. I'm gonna be getting you out of this bed no matter what I have to do.
And we all know how good he can be at that.
You're trespassing. Now, please get out of bed and get out of the house.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying here.
Okay.
Get your hands off me. Clint! Clint! You don't you dare! You let go! Do you have any idea how angry I was at you for that for years? And you too? Yes, you were the one who put him up to it.
No.
Yes. Who would have thought, all these years later, that we would become friends? At least, I hope we are.
Yes, we are. You've been an amazing friend. Dorian, whatever happens, I want you to know that.
No more of this doom and gloom talk. You're not gonna let me get rid of you this easily, are you?
How is she?
She's holding her own. How about you?
Oh, these two always make me feel better.
Well, you know, I bet your mother would just love to see that.
Clint, could I speak to you for a moment? I don't know how to put this, but I think someone should be aware. I know of a heart that's a match for Vicky's.
Zach?
He just needed a glass of water. You didn't have to wait?
I wanted to. Well, you know where I stand. Go see Vicky. See you.
I'm sorry that I got you mixed up in this.
No, listen, you tried to stop me. I just wouldn't listen.
Well, I was afraid you'd get hurt. And with good reason, apparently.
Yes. But you did save my life.
Well, you saved my life.
How?
Do you remember that night in Angel Square? I took the wrong medication, went into shock.
Yes. All right. So we're even.
We're better than even. We're in each other's debt. That's huge.
I don't know if I want to be in your debt.
Okay, let's reset that leg.
Dorian, you know of a heart that's a match for Vicky? Why didn't you say something sooner?
Because the donor's still alive. Barely.
You mean the donor is dying? What the hell are you talking about?
Clint, it's Ben.
My brother, Ben?
Yes. See, I've seen his medical records. For some reason, maybe it was curiosity, he had the research done and he learned that his heart was a perfect match for Vicky's. I mean, a perfect match. I know that nothing can be done about it, but I thought you should know.
Well, thanks, Dorian. I appreciate you telling me.
For what it's worth.
I guess it shouldn't be any surprise. I mean that their hearts are a perfect match. Ben really loved her. I mean, he really loved her. I know he'd want to do anything possible for her.
Hey, Dorian, what's going on? What's the latest?
What?
Yeah, hey, Clint, long time.
Haven't seen you since you had your face worked on.
How is she?
There's been a setback.
Did she already have the transplant? What happened?
Well, the transplant isn't going to happen, at least not right now.
The donor heart was compromised.
We're doing everything we can to find another one.
How much time does she have?
Not much.
What are you guys telling me? You telling me she's not gonna make it?
What the hell are you doing here? Where's my wife? Huh?
What am I, your babysitter?
I wonder what happened to Paul.
Why do you keep asking that? I got it. La Boulette.
Kelly,
Oh, Kevin, hi. Hi.
where the hell have you been all night?
I was working a teen hotline, and I didn't have time to call you back. Did you meet with Adam Chandler?
He didn't know anything about Paul.
Oh, good. I mean, it's probably because there wasn't anything to find out.
Yeah, listen, can you get down to the hospital? There's a lot going on.
Yeah. I'm on my way.
Kelly, there is a detective here from Atlantic City that wants to ask you a few questions.
Okay, what about?
Your brother Paul.
Is there a problem?
Oh, when's the last time you saw your brother?
It's been a while. He came to my house before he went to Atlantic City. Why? Is something wrong?
He appears to be missing, and it looks like it's foul play.
Why would you think that?
Well, his cell phone was found in a motel room in Atlantic City where there was a reported fight, and blood was found on the floor.
Well, that could be anyone's.
But it wasn't. Preliminary tests indicate that it's your brother's blood, Mrs. Buchanan.
Dad. Hey.
Oh, Natalie, I'm glad you're here.
I am so sorry. I just checked my messages. I need to see Mom now.
Well, come on.
Hey. I'm so sorry it took me so long to get here.
It doesn't matter. You're here now. That's all that matters. All of you. The people that I love most in the world. All of you. You're my life.
I just heard you'd found Natalie.
She's in there with her mom right now.
Vicky could use all of her children around her.
How's she doing?
She could use a miracle.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life.
On the next One Life to Live.
I'm afraid that if I let go of her hand, that she's gonna die.
Isn't this great? We're gonna have a camping trip together.
I know that he thinks that I killed Paul. I mean, I can just tell by the way he looks at me.
Ms. Buchanan, I need to ask you a few more questions about your brother Paul.